Hi, Shadia here and welcome back. Today, let's talk about some seeds. A seed, one seed, the avocado seed. Do you throw that out? So let's talk about some of the things I found out about this little seed right here, what it does. Avocado seed, and I also have some Dominican ones. Now, I never did what I'm about to show you with the Dominican ones, but I'm sure they do this. They have the same health benefits. But as you can see, I've had the seeds sitting out, and you can hear the skin is crunchy. So we're gonna peel the skin off the seeds. So it is said that they improve cardiovascular health. They control high blood pressure and cholesterol. They fight stomach infections. They stimulate the digestive system. Promotes healthy bowel movement. So if you have problems moving your bowels, this is supposed to help. And it's got anti-inflammatory properties in them. So I was saying to myself and to some friends, why do we throw the seeds out to our fruits and vegetables? Because if the fruits and vegetables are supposed to be healthy for us, my thinking, this is nothing that I'm putting a signature on that I got from anybody, but it's just my thinking. If the fruit and vegetable provides so much, it has to get its properties from somewhere. And where is that somewhere? From its mother, which would be the seed, the giver of life to the fruit and vegetable. So I know as a young girl, I ate watermelon seeds all the time. I'm still here. I'm still healthy. They haven't hurt me yet. Especially the white seeds. I don't know what it was about the white seeds. I enjoyed eating the watermelon just for the white seed. Maybe it's something in it that my body was craving. I don't know. But even when I do my smoothies, I throw the whole apple in. I do not pull the core out. I leave even the stem to the top of the apples and any of my fruits. Okay, enough about that. These seeds also reduce the risk of cancer. There are anti-aging properties in these little seeds. Now, I'm going to show you. Look. Can you see that I can actually push on that? So it's kind of soft. It rejuvenates the skin and hair and nails. Maybe that's why my locks are growing so fast. It strengthens the immune system. So I'm going to cut this in half. I want you to see. It prevents wrinkles on the skin and regulates thyroid, increases energy levels. So look. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually moving. So what I do is, see how, I mean, it's not easy, but it's no tougher than any other. I'm saying maybe an apple, maybe a little tougher than an apple to cut. So I slice them up. And either, a lot of times here lately, because I don't do a lot of seeds at one time, I don't buy that many avocados as much as I love avocado. I pretty much just sit them out on parchment paper or on a paper towel until they dry out. It usually takes about a day. Right? Okay. So let me show you. You can take this little baby and eat it. Okay. I cut it a little thick, but absolutely chewable. So what I'm gonna do, I have some already here that I had in dehydrated, well, not dehydrated, I air dried these in this little plastic container. I just cut them up and left them in here. And as you can hear, they're hard. And I have more here. So I'm gonna let these air out. I'm gonna peel the skin off of here, and then we're gonna go to the blender. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sure you wanna know what this tastes like. I'm gonna say it's was definitely not a pleasing taste, and it's not a nasty. It's I don't know what to say. It's slightly bitter, but not very bitter. Maybe chalky, I want to say. I don't know. I would just say try it if you don't feel afraid to try it. But I love watching YouTube videos, and I've done a lot of viewing on this, and you know, there's people that'll tell you don't eat them. Oh no. But for me, I don't see anything wrong with it. If you can eat the actual fruit or the vegetable, why can't you? So I'm gonna finish peeling so you can see the Dominican one looks just like the other one. It's just bigger, and we're gonna change that to this. Here's my avocado seed powder. And what you can do is take a teaspoon, tablespoon, whatever you want. See? Oops, spilled some. And you can add it to your smoothies. You can add it to your food as you're cooking. I wouldn't put a lot because you don't want to change the flavoring of your food, because it is potent. So I would start off with a little bit if you're putting it in your food or your soups. And if you're making vegan meats out of the gluten flour, this probably would be, and I haven't tried that. So I think the next time I make some seitan, I'm gonna try putting this in. I have done the mushroom powder in the seitan meat, and I don't taste any different. So yeah, that's a thought. Maybe I'll try that one day this week. Okay, here's the 2 Dominican avocado seeds, and as you can see, it's starting to turn orange because it's oxidizing already. So that tells me, or has me thinking, it's not going to take long like the small ones. And this is the one I already cut up, the small one, oxidizing. So probably by time, well, maybe by tomorrow they'll be good and dry. I like them to be very, very dry so that there's no moisture when I blend them. So let's cut these Dominican. I want to taste this. Well, this one was actually easier to cut. Look at that. And again, flex. And let me just cut a slice with you. And give this a taste. Same exact taste. Just, I want to say the Dominican one is not as bitter. The other one is not bitter, but it's slight bitter. This one, I want to say almost has like a slight pinch of a sweet taste, maybe. Okay. I'm gonna finish cutting this up and then we'll go to the okay, so I did a swap. The ones I just sliced up, I put them in this little container. I'm not gonna put a lid on it. I'm gonna sit them on the kitchen counter and just let them do their thing, dry out naturally. I just don't feel like this is enough to put on a dehydrator or turn the oven on. And if you want to do it in the oven, on a cookie sheet, parchment paper, and I would put it on my top rack and turn the oven to the lowest setting that you can get it, and put them in your oven dehydrator. Or if you have a dehydrator, just put them on and let them go. So this is all I have. To put on the blender, so I'll be right back. Okay, so we only got a little bit, but I got a lot in here. So there's the powder, and if you want, you can run it through a sifter if you want it more powdery, but I think I'm gonna have to start using this. Oh, put the wrong lid on. You know, I just had a thought. What if I took this and added this in with some coconut oil or some shea butter and made a skin mask, since this rejuvenates the skin and takes away wrinkles? Or just add some water to this, or some sea moss gel and water, and make a paste out of just this, and really don't have to put the coconut oil or the shea butter in it. Just make a paste out of this and put it on the skin. Let it dry. I'm gonna try that. I think I'm gonna try that tonight. Avocado seed powder, superfood. So let's put this avocado powder together with some water. I'm gonna take a ½ teaspoon. I'm gonna make a face mask and see how this works. I think I'm gonna put about a ¼ teaspoon of water in here and see. Let's see. Okay, so I got a little container. There's a ½ teaspoon of the avocado powder. I'm gonna take about ¼ teaspoon of water and mix this together. Might need a little bit more water. So about a teaspoon, or you know, just if you try this, just mix it until you see the desired consistency of a paste. Let me see, I'll add a little bit more. I don't want to use too much because I know I don't need that much to make a mask or a scrub. Alrighty, to the mirror we go. Okay, so it's a little watery. Let's see. So I'm just gonna rub this in. A little gritty, but things people will try. Well, let's just see. I know I'm not going to see any difference in one day, but I just wanted to see what it feels like. Okay, so it's drying. It feels nice and cool. Tingly, like it's doing something. I don't know. I may try this for a week just to see if I see any difference. I'm not really expecting any miracles or anything like that. Gosh, I look a mess. Let me wash this off my face. Okay. Not bad. Well, it's not burning my skin or doing anything unexpected. Well, we'll see what tomorrow and the rest of the week. I'm going to do this for 7 days and see if I see any difference. But until then, peace.